we want to help alleviate food deserts, which is a real problem in the United States and around the world. So here, there are areas in Newark that are underprivileged. There aren't enough economic development, aren't enough supermarkets. We put this farm in one of those areas, and we're also invite the community to come to our facility and buy directly from us, alleviating a food desert, also selling locally to supermarkets and restaurants so they have access to fresh food. We're able to move production to a place that's less water stressed. And remember, we grow using 95% less water. In the germination process, what otherwise takes 8 to 10 days in the field, we're able to germinate a plant, which means open up a seed and start growing within 12 to 48 hours. What we do is we trick it. We get it thinking that if plants could think, all right, this is a good environment, it's time to grow now, and we give it good conditions so then it starts growing. This is our 8th facility. We're building our 9th one just a few blocks away. The 9th one is going to be the largest vertical farm in the world. Vertical farming we define as layer upon layer of growth. So here at this facility we have 7 layers of growing. At the other facility we're going to have 12.
People are actually enjoying the leafy greens. Our high bar is no dressing is needed. What are we doing? We're actually celebrating and focusing on specific flavor profiles. So we can make this romaine taste sweeter. Our arugula tastes peppier, more peppery. Our mustard greens can be a little bit spicier.
Fold it in with the others, mellows out.
What was you going to say about farm stand when I saw it?
We're at a major crisis here for our global food system. We have an increasing population that by the year 2050, we need to feed 9 billion people. We have increasing urbanization. We have big issues around arable land. In the last 40 years, a third of our arable land has disappeared. We think about our water, our most precious resource. 70% of fresh water goes to agriculture. 70% of our pollution comes from agriculture. We need a new way of farming. AeroFarms is helping leading the way with indoor vertical farming.
Mark,
Sorry.
it's not a real question.
Say if we did decide we were going to grow our nation, all of our nation's vegetable crop in the vertical farming systems, the amount of space required, by my calculation, would be tens of thousands of Empire State buildings that would be required to do that. Instead of using free sunlight, as we've always done to produce food, vertical farms are using light that has to be generated by a power plant somewhere, by electricity from a power plant somewhere, which is an unnecessary use of fuel and generation of carbon emissions.